Most men go through life learning the truth about women the hard way through rejection, heartbreak, and wasted time. But today I'm saving you the trouble. There are 12 harsh truths about women that many men out there figure out only when it's too late. If you grab this now, you're going to avoid years of confusion and even disappointment. So let's dive in. But before then, hello, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Wendyzeal, and in today's video, I'm going to reveal 12 truths about women. These are harsh, but then they are the truth, and it's going to save you a whole lot of time. So if you're ready, let's get into it. Women love men with options, a man who is desired by so many other women. And trust me, for you to be desired by so many women, you're not just any kind of guy. You're not be anyhow kind guy. Because it's not anyhow kind guy that women will want to go to and everybody's like, oh, the guy is so cute. Oh, look at him. Oh, look at this. These are exceptional guys who are doing the right things. That is why a lot of women are pointing at them and are attracted to them. A woman wants a man who is able to lead his own life and then, of course, lead others. Kindness might get her to listen to you, of course, because you're kind, you're nice, and you're well-spoken. But then one of the things that's going to keep her in your life is your ability to be a leader. Women love men who have leadership strength, men who are powerful, because leadership makes you powerful. She is going to test you because she wants to know what kind of man you are. Do you have strength within? Do you have depth? Are you the kind of man that can be tossed here and there? Sometimes you try to do things that are not nice. You just want to see your reaction. Are you a kind of man that has boundaries? Or is it that you're kind of person that everything goes with you? People disrespect you. You can't even say anything. People come to your house. They can even borrow the entire furniture in your house. They go and damage it and you'll be like, what thing I go do now? If I don't give them now, they go say I'm wicked. You know, are you that kind of person? She wants to know if you have great boundaries. We are future oriented. If I'm looking at you and I'm considering that I'm going to spend my life with you, or I'm going to even be in a relationship with you for like some time, then I'm thinking, what kind of person are you? Are you the kind of person who has boundaries? Do you have respect for yourself? How do you treat other people? She's going to test you because she wants to know. Because if she's able to control you and toss you around, then it means that any other person out there might be able to do the same. And that alone is going to scare her away because she doesn't want a man who is a weakling. Her love may be conditional. Honestly, let's just be honest with ourselves. Let's just face reality. If you want unconditional love, my brother, look towards God. He is the author and finisher of our faith. Look at him. If you want unconditional love, again, maybe get a dog. All right, but human beings generally, this is not even particular to women alone. Human beings generally, most times, if you look at the love we give, somehow it is tied to something. A man will tell you that, oh, I love this woman, she's beautiful. I just like her because of the way she looks. I just love her because she's so peaceful, she gives me peace. So there is always a condition to love. So women are like that, they are not an exception. Okay, a woman might say, oh God, I love this man because when I'm around him, I feel at home, I feel at ease. He's my rock. He's a leader. He's a good provider. There is always a reason why a woman would love you. Something is going to bring you to the door, right? That attraction is going to bring you to the door. But what is going to keep you there is your conscious decision. You deciding that, okay, I'm going to be with this man. I love him because it is my choice and I'm going to continue to love him, because every day you have to continue to make that commitment, especially for those of us who are married. All right, it's not easy to be married to one man for like the rest of your life. It's not as if you don't go out and you see things out there, or as a man, you don't go out and you see women out there, but then you have made the decision that I choose you, my beautiful wife, and I'm going to be with you, okay? But then the reality is that most times our attractions, our love are tied to something, and women are no exceptions when it comes to this, okay? Don't chase a woman. If you chase her too much, you'll be like, this guy, they pursue me too much. What's happen now? I don't trust his intentions. Why is he chasing me like this? See finish go enter. Disrespect will enter because you're always available, always chasing her, always professing love. You're the only thing that makes sense in my life. Please don't leave me, Diana. Please don't leave me for Lake. Please don't leave me, Mary. I love you with my blood. I love you with my bone. Guy, calm down. That is not going to make her stay with you. Be a man. Sometimes detach a little bit. Give her distance. Let her miss you. When she miss your energy and miss your presence, then she will determine if she wants you or not. Chasing her around every minute, I mean, you're not going to make her be with you. Don't let a woman stay with you out of pity, because sooner or later she's going to still dump you. So what's the point? Okay, so if you chase, she go jackba. You get the point now. She wants a leader, a man who can lead, because we are originally created to be helpmates and we're coming into your life to help you. So what are we going to help you do? Are you a leader? Do you have structures in place? And when I say structure, I'm not talking about buildings or house or cars that looks like house. No, far from it. I mean, how is your life structured? Are you going somewhere? Do you have focus? Do you have purpose? Do you have dreams? Do you have things you're working on that we can actually help you achieve? That is the question. Another thing when it comes to leadership is that a woman wants you to lead her even in the bedroom. Okay, maybe you're having, sex with your wife, and every time you don't take initiative, you don't initiate anything romantic, you're just there, one style, one style. She go tire now. Sometimes be spontaneous, be a leader. When you want to go out on a date, don't always seek for approval. There are things that when it comes to marriage, there are things that you cannot do, because you'd have to talk with your wife. Not like you're seeking permission, but you have to discuss it with your wife, because you're in that relationship, in that marriage together. Now those things, those ones are like exceptional, like things like having children. But things like maybe you're taking her out on a date, you now be asking her, where should I take it to? Where should I? No, now, just use your initiative, book a date, take her out, surprise her, all of those things. It makes you a leader, and it's very, very attractive. These are things that will make a woman like, she'll be like, wow, this my husband is full of wonder, and she'll continue to love you. Women don't always pay attention to what you say, but what you do. So you can say, I love you, baby, but if your action is saying otherwise, then that is what she's going to take. That is why you'll be surprised that a woman is telling you that she's not interested anymore. And then maybe you always profess love to her, you tell her you love her, and you like make your feelings known to her. But then she's looking at other things, not just about what you say with your mouth. So we listen to you quite all right. We hear you, all right? We hear you loud and clear when you say I love you especially. But then what do you do? How do you portray that love? That is what we take, and that is what matters to most women anyways, okay? I can't be with a man who I don't respect. Respect is very important to men. And for us women too, is also very important to us, because I'll have to be able to respect you before I'm able to love you. So the moment she loses respect for you, then there is a problem in that relationship. You can recover from disagreements, you can recover from fights, all of those things. But once a woman loses respect for you, then the game has changed. So you now have to start earning her respect again, or doing things that will make you earn her respect again. You have to put in the effort, okay? It's just like trust. It takes just one action for you to break trust that maybe you built over 15 years, 20 years. That's why you have to be careful. If a woman is respectful to you, and you as a man, you know that our respect is very important to you, because I know that it is to many. In fact, I have not seen any man on earth who will say that he doesn't like a woman to respect him. The only thing I know is that respect for every man is not the same. To Mr. A, this might be respect. To Mr. B, he might not mind, but maybe he minds some other kinds of things. Okay, so, but the bottom line is that most men want respect, and if a woman loses respect for you, it's almost as if it's over. She can love you today and leave you tomorrow. This is one harsh truth that a lot of people are confused by. And they'll be like, this woman, when I married her, she's like this, she's so homely, she's so loving. What's happening to my wife? I'm looking for my wife. This person right here, staring at me right here, is not my wife. You shouldn't base the reason why you're going into marriage based on just feelings, attraction, and love. All of that, they are good, they are fantastic, but trust me, that is not the only thing you need. Compatibility is important. Are your goals and beliefs aligned? Because love can fade. She can love you today and the next day she's not feeling it. Depending on what kind of woman she is, she might leave you. She'll just say something like, I'm not feeling it anymore. I don't feel that spark in me anymore. Because not everybody that understands that love is a conscious decision. It's not everybody that understands that when you begin to lose attraction, that you would need to trigger the attraction. You would need to remember the things that made you fall in love in the first place. Some people don't take the time to think about these things. The moment they don't feel it, The moment they don't feel a certain way, they're gone. Do you understand? So that's one harsh reality about women. Not all of us, anyway. Some of us are integrated enough, are knowledgeable enough to understand that, okay, I might be feeling like this before we got married, even while we are married the first few years. But now, even though I'm not feeling like it anymore, maybe because of this or maybe because of that, okay, what if we try to, rekindle that attraction again? What if we go back to, dating ourselves again? But not, unfortunately, not everybody understands these things like this. So she can love you today and disappear the next day, unfortunately. I'm sorry, brother. She is attracted to the man you are, not the man you promised to be. And this is where patterns come into play. Like I remember one time I talked about fall in love with pattern. Okay, I said marry patterns, not love, or something like that. And somebody was asking me, somebody sent me a message, and you're like, what do you mean by marry pattern? What I'm like, see, you can tell a woman that you want to be Bill Gates tomorrow, you want to be Elon Musk next tomorrow, but all of that is good to have big dreams and ambition. But then, what do you do now? What are you doing? What are you now? That is what that matters to us. I'm not saying that a woman will not believe in your dreams, okay? But then, if you say you're going this way, there is something that will definitely show that you're actually going that way. If you say you want to be great, you want to be a successful businessman, there is something that you should be doing that would that would show that you're actually getting there. So, what are your patterns? Are you the type of person who can't even keep a job for 3 months? You just go from job to job to job. Any small thing, you don't push it, you don't fight. They don't fire you, you don't go, yeah, let me go now, get another job. It's not about what you say you are. You can tell a woman that, I see, I'm a man of God, I've been called, there's a calling on my life. But then you guys are going to the bus stop. Before you get to the bus stop, say, if you don't break bottle for person head, things like that. It is what you do now, it is the patterns that you portray now that will determine how she would see you. You must always be willing to walk away. That is the ultimate power. The moment a woman realizes that you can walk away from her life any moment, she's gonna like stay on her toes. She's gonna be at the edge because, especially if you're a good man, she won't want to lose you. But if you're always just there, you're just keeping body like say, "Ah, if you leave me, I go bye," she will be the one to leave. Okay, but just know that, especially when it comes to setting boundaries, boundaries are very important. If she's misbehaving, don't condone it, call out her BS, let her know that, come, the next time you do this, I'm not going to be in this relationship. And this doesn't mean that you have to begin to threaten her, because that in itself is not good too. When you begin to threaten someone every time you're in a relationship and you're like, I'm going to walk away, I'm going to leave. Or maybe you're married, every time you're like, I want a divorce, I think I want a divorce. If you're threatening somebody like that in that way all the time, the person might just be the first to leave you. Okay, but then what I'm trying to say here is that setting your boundaries and making sure that you don't falter. Okay, she doesn't come and maybe she stay out late, 10 p.m., 11 p.m., she's not back home. It's not as if she went to work and then you're wondering, why are you staying out late? A woman who is married should have respect for her husband, should know that, okay, once it's evening, I should be at home with my husband, except, of course, for the purpose of work. All right. So things like that, when things like that happen and you condone it because you feel that she's just too beautiful, I can't leave her. Where will I find a woman like this again? Who will love me like this again? Look at her now. Look at how she's looking. If you keep doing like that, she will be the one to leave. This is like the conclusion of everything. Women love strength. Be a man of strength. And when I say strength, it's not about fists, about muscle, beating her, or before she say Jack Robinson, you don't blow her eye, give her a black eye. No, not that. Far from it, please. In fact, I believe that it's weak men that used to beat women. Because a man who is weak-willed, who doesn't have strength in his character, is the one that wants to use his fist. If you're a man who is trying to use your fist all the time, then you need to sit down and talk to yourself and really, really know who you are. Because a man who has strength of character will not raise his hand on the woman. No matter how heated the moment is, you just walk away, okay? Women don't always like men who seek validation unnecessarily. This is like the being nice kind of thing, like being the nice guy because you're too nice. I think I've talked about it earlier on. Like, because you're too nice, you want to seek her validation. And Mama, how far? I want to go visit my mom. See this weekend. I want to go and visit my mom this weekend. Do you think I can go? I don't understand. She's your mom. If you want to go and visit your mother, do you need to take permission from your wife before you go and do the things you want to do? Like, you might be thinking that you're just being loving, you're just being kind, but then there's a thin line between being warm and kind and being like too dependent, emotionally dependent on a woman. And that is going to like, she will feel the pressure. She doesn't like it and she will pull away because she wants a man who is strong, confident, a man that she can lean on, not the other way around. Okay, so don't become a feminine man just because you're in love and because you feel that this woman might leave you if you don't. No, it's not like that. Don't think that if you don't do certain things a woman will leave you. Just establish who you are, be confident. These 12 truths might be hard, but then the sooner you accept them, the better for you and the better your relationships will be. If you've learned any of these things the hard way, let me know in the comment section below. Thank you for watching up to this point and thank you for subscribing. If you like this video, I believe you like this one on the screen. I'll see you there. Bye-bye.